Game week 5 Premier League review. Yeah, shame. It wasn't a great weekend for some people, but other teams got some great results.
Let's just get right into them. Starting with Liverpool against Wolves. I was so excited in that first half. Wolves looked so good. I was thinking they were going to destroy Liverpool. They were the better team. Only got 1 goal though. They should have gotten a couple more. And then Liverpool came out as winners. You got your prediction right.
Yeah, there. I did. 3-1. But you know, the thing with Wolves is they're consistently showing that they cannot convert their chances.
Facts.
Which they really need to sort their shit out, because if they want to get anywhere this season, they have to be scoring goals.
But they look a much better team than
100%. That's
season.
actually why it's so upsetting. It's like, okay, you guys are doing so well.
I feel really bad for them. But
yeah, props to Liverpool though.
Yeah, good job to Liverpool. Very good result in the end. They're now in the top 4 still. Only, I think, 2 points behind City. So looking dangerous.
Makes me a bit afraid. Moving on. Fulham beat Luton 1-0. Luton are still looking for their first win.
They are.
Yeah.
We predicted a Fulham win. I don't think we got the scoreline right, but good win for Fulham in the end. Luton had a couple chances. I'm still waiting to see whether they are Premier League ready.
Yes, I think they have some stars in their team, like a few of them that are just like shining stars in some moments. But other than that, overall, I feel like they still got a long way to go. They still got to get that win. And I actually kind of hope that when they do, that it will be at home.
It will probably be
because
at home.
It will be such a great experience for them.
Yeah, so I also hope they get their first win soon. But
yeah.
Let's see what happens. Good win for Fulham though. Crazy end to this game. Aston Villa versus Crystal Palace. I don't think anyone saw this result coming, especially from like the 85th minute on.
That's literally when it started to change. Crystal Palace were well on their way to a win, and then what do Villa do? They completely turned it around, okay?
With some quality goals.
That's the thing. That team is so good. So good.
I think they will definitely take points off some big teams this season.
I also think so. You should actually be a bit afraid of them.
They really have some stars in that team. Yes. My favorite player is Diaby in that squad. He does magic almost every time he plays.
That disallowed goal was so unfortunate, because that first touch is just beautiful stuff
in the bottom corner.
I kind of felt bad for Crystal Palace because they were actually playing really well. Like it was a really entertaining game.
And to lose the way they did, concede 3 goals so late in the game.
And one was a penalty. Horrible. They gave away the penalty, and then I feel like their heads were down after that. Like that third goal didn't even need to happen.
Because if they got an away win against Villa, that would be a massive 3 points for them. So the fact that they're walking out with nothing after the performance they gave is very unfortunate. But again, good win for Villa. Now, the crazy end to the game was Spurs versus Sheffield. I did not see them winning that at the end.
No, and going into the game, I thought it would be an easy win for them. But they had a lot of chances, so it's not even like they didn't. It's just props to Sheffield's keeper.
I just didn't see Spurs winning the way that they did.
No, definitely
They're not usually that team that gets 2 90-minute winners. 98th and 90th or whatever.
Yeah, it was something crazy like that.
Late.
And Richarlison, can we just say, because shame, that guy has been going through the most. Yeah. Obviously, he's been quite open about it, so the fact that he managed to get a goal and an assist.
Just a couple days before that game, coming off in tears from his game at Brazil, and then scoring a goal and getting an assist, like you said, for Spurs.
Actually, it made me so happy for the guy. Like, really, I was like, you know what? This is probably exactly what he needed.
Yeah, and just got Spurs fans really believing again. Spurs now in 2nd place, also 2 points behind City.
Crazy.
How long can they keep this up? That's the only question. Will they be consistent? They have Arsenal next. That's going to be the true test to see where they stand right now, because I know they beat United. Let's not talk about that.
And they're technically ahead of Arsenal.
Yeah, technically. So let's see.
Man City made it 5 wins out of 5, beating West Ham 3-1.
You're now one of only, I think, 3 teams in Europe's top 5 leagues that have won all their games. It's you guys, Real Madrid, and Inter Milan. Only 3 teams.
We're in good company there.
That's 3 out of the 4 semi-finalists from the Champions League last season. So obviously those teams were meant to be there.
Props to West Ham though, because honestly it wasn't like an easy game, and Areola, what a great goalkeeper, because there were a lot of saves that he made. We had a lot of chances.
I still can't believe you guys scored 3 though. That's such a good win actually, because Haaland could have scored a hat-trick easily in that game.
There were a lot of chances like that, but I just want to highlight Doku. Was it Doku? Guys, I'm sorry, I don't know the pronunciation, but what a breath of fresh air he was. Like, seriously,
so young, 21,
so young, skillful. He's not afraid
quick.
to quick, yes. Not afraid to take players on. I mean, his goal.
He's very direct.
He just did it himself, literally. Yeah. So really happy to see him on the wing. It's going to be interesting to see how Pep moves his wingers around.
I think with Doku, he's able to get a goal out of nothing, as you've seen now.
Yeah.
I've never seen Grealish do that. He's a team player.
He's a team player. He's more like, I'll pass it to Haaland, you get it in. Or he'll be the one to assist, as opposed to going for the goal.
Yeah.
Literally. So I think it's just different types of players. So I think it depends on what Pep Obviously, you need goals, but
Papi
Pep knows what's best.
It is a lot more entertaining watching Doku being so direct than watching Grealish passing it back for 90 minutes. So
okay,
this
but
is a lot.
Hey, Grealish stopped passing it back so much last season. I was very.
But yeah, I'm a fan of Doku.
But no,
sure.
seriously, great game from him. Great game from Rodri, Bernardo Silva. Like, the team just makes me so happy. Moving to a team that doesn't make their fans happy. Man United lost 3-1 to Brighton. Shall we speak about that?
Next game. What's after Man United?
No. We have to speak about that. And I just want to say, okay, that the scoreline was not really a true reflection of the performance. You guys were playing well in the first half.
You know,
your problem is you don't convert your chances.
I'm tired of hearing this after every game. We have so many chances. Also so unlucky. Like, the game we lost against Spurs, should have got a handball, could have been a penalty, could have won. Coulda, shoulda, woulda, whatever.
Yeah, we can't
Against Arsenal, 2-1 ahead, but then offside. You know, it changes everything. Now, against Brighton, we think we're back in the game.
But
we think Højlund has his first goal.
Overcome adversity.
I know, but clearly that's something, it just feels like we're so hard done by right now.
I think a lot of your team, you guys, they're all in their heads. Yeah. That's how I feel. I don't feel like there's a winning mentality.
The goals we conceded were just, we gave so much
made a lot of mistakes.
Like,
yes.
for them to just...
Where was your defense?
Coming behind and score. It was just so frustrating.
Yes, and Rashford needs to learn to pass the ball.
Definitely. He needs to know that
maybe
he has a striker now.
Maybe he's not used to that though.
Yeah, Højlund is there, so just find him, please. And if you are going to take it on yourself, at least hit the target. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, so lots of feelings around that team, which is why we're going to move on.
Please. Newcastle then faced Brentford and took away a 1-0 win.
They were very lucky to get that win because I feel like the game was actually fairly even. Both sides were playing well, but
I expected more from Newcastle.
But if you think about it, we've been expecting more from Newcastle this entire season. Where are they on the league? I think Brentford is actually ahead of them.
They have the same amount of points as United.
Okay,
we're both on 6 points.
You're in elite company there, basically.
But this an important win for them because Brentford aren't an easy team to beat. As you said, they're doing quite well. So Newcastle still managed to get the 3 points. So very important win for them. Otherwise, they would have lost 4 of their first 5.
And then going into Champions League because, they have a Champions League game. Yeah. I think it would have really messed with their heads. We'll see what happens.
But massive win for them. Wilson with the penalty and... yeah, a win's a win, eh?
So the first 0-0 scoreline of the season came from Bournemouth versus Chelsea.
Of course.
Yes.
I think it was 46 games before the first 0-0.
That's crazy. Again, Chelsea dropped points. I don't really know what to say.
Thank you for that because at least you guys are the banter club.
And you guys can hold. Chelsea were doing this last season. You guys are new. So that's the problem. Everyone's going to be bantering you. But can we just say they are in a transition phase right now. They aren't converting their chances. Even like Sterling's free kick, it was so unlucky that it hit the bloody crossbar. So I don't know
what they got to do. Just to defend them, same as United, we both have a lot of injuries. Whereas the teams above us and the teams we are losing to seem to have full squads right now. So just bear in mind that Chelsea are missing a lot of their key players. When they are back and they are playing more regularly, I think then will be a much better time to judge the way that they're playing. But in the meantime, you still have to get results and they're not. So 0-0, poor result in the end.
It's not from a lack of trying. Hopefully, I don't know how much longer this is going to go on for, but I guess we're just going to have to wait and see.
Time will tell. Arsenal then got their first win at Goodison Park since 2017.
But
1-0 against Everton.
The talking point was the fact that Ramsdale got dropped.
I know.
Because Arteta now has 2 first choice keepers.
I feel like Raya is a better goalkeeper though. I'm surprised he didn't take Ramsdale out earlier.
I don't know his thought process. Like, we don't even know when he's going to be playing which keeper, but luckily Raya did get his clean sheet.
Clean sheet on his debut for Arsenal.
I think that's pretty good.
Very good. Granted, again, it is against an Everton side that's not doing very well.
But they did play well.
They did.
Against Arsenal. Again, it was only 1 goal, 1 Trossard goal that separated them. Otherwise, they could have easily drawn that game.
Very nearly a draw.
There was nothing wow about the Arsenal squad where you're like, damn, these
I'm still waiting
like...
for a wow performance from them.
Yeah, we haven't.
I know there's a lot of noise from Arsenal fans like hyping them up to be title contenders and yappa. But if anything, Spurs look better than Arsenal. Liverpool look better than Arsenal. And of course, City look better than Arsenal. They haven't shown me anything that's actually like this team is actually fire and they can go far.
I agree with you.
In the league. Anyways, let me not...
You don't want to be an Arsenal hater.
Let me not be an Arsenal hater.
Let's not label you that.
No, I'm just not sold on Arsenal.
We'll see.
And last but not least, Forest played Burnley to a 1-1 draw.
And there was a red card.
I know, Foster out
But an actual red card, not a 2 yellow, like a straight, why are you elbowing people red card.
And he scored a goal and then it was disallowed because of a handball. It was a bit harsh. That handball was like...
There's a lot of conversation about that.
Yeah,
it was controversial.
A bit harsh. First it would have been on his third goal, but unfortunately didn't score. And then got a red card. And it's a 3-game ban.
Which is a bit harsh because he's been a very important player for Burnley. But I do think they were looking really good.
They were.
Forest continue to impress me. I'm actually surprised that they drew, but they are just a really good team. They're looking really good.
I was hoping for a 2-1 win, and I was thinking, Forest, please just get that goal. But then the other part of me was, Foster, please just get that goal, because as a South African, we really want him to do well.
Foster was like, I'm going to get a red card instead.
Yeah.
So
point for Burnley, which is positive, away from home. Could have gotten a win as well. It's very unfortunate. But
we need to see more from Burnley. They're not quite there yet. And I think a lot of people expected them to come in and just slot right into the Premier League.
Because of how well they did in the Championship.
Yes, but I think they've made a lot of changes now.
Yeah.
So I don't know how many games it's going to take, but hopefully they'll, find their form again.
Well, that was game week 5.
Woo!
I am so excited to move past this because hopefully the next game week United will actually get some points. So let us know your thoughts on game week 5. If you are a Man United fan, I'm sending you love during these tough times. It's not the greatest time to be alive.
I would say tough times never last, but it's been 10 years of tough times.
No.
So.
We will get through this. We will get through this. Things will get better and we will find our form. So let us know your thoughts on the games, guys. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for some more content.